I don't even know where to start. My name is Sarah. I'm 38, and I'm 7 months pregnant. My husband, James, is 39. We've been together for 8 years, married for 5. And now, out of nowhere, he wants a divorce. But maybe it wasn't out of nowhere. Maybe I just refused to see the warning signs. I mean, I always knew something was off. I just kept hoping, kept believing that he could change, that he loved me enough to try. We met in our early 30s when I still believed in fairy tales. James was charming, successful, the kind of man who made you feel like you were the only woman in the world. But I wasn't. Turns out I was just one of many. I found out after we got married that he had been dating someone else at the same time as me. I should have left then. I should have run. But love is a funny thing. It makes you blind, makes you stupid. Or maybe I was just afraid of starting over. So, I forgave him, again and again. He sought therapy. He told me he was changing. For 2 years, I thought things were better. And then, this. Out of nowhere, James told me he wanted a divorce. He said he never wanted this baby, that I should have terminated while I still could. I was in shock, unable to process how the man who had once been so excited about our child was now rejecting us both. We had been through this before. The last time he threw around the idea of divorce was after I discovered his cheating 2 years ago. He had been so quick to suggest it then, but we had worked through things. I thought we were stronger now. I thought I could trust him again. I tried to talk to him, to understand where this was coming from, but it was like his mind was made up. He was cold, detached, unwilling to hear me out. I realized then that it wasn't about me, or even about the baby. It was about control, about his inability to truly commit to anyone but himself. I still loved him despite everything. I wanted our family to work. But I had to start facing the truth. I was the only one fighting for this marriage. My therapist told me I was trauma bonded, that James was emotionally and verbally abusive. She pointed out the signs of narcissism, of manipulation. It was painful to hear, but deep down, I knew she was right. I had to go to my anatomy scan alone. I had to sit in our marriage counselling session alone. The weight of everything was crushing me, but somehow I found the strength to take the first step. I got myself a lawyer and scheduled a meeting for the following week. I decided I would move back home with my family, even if it meant leaving before the baby was born. James told me the baby would be with me 100% of the time, since he travelled a lot for work. He said he wanted to see the baby when he could, but it all felt unfair, like an afterthought. He had made it clear that he never truly wanted this child, yet now he wanted to dictate how things would be. I was determined to put my maiden name on the baby's birth certificate to start fresh. I didn't know if I could legally do that while still married, but I was going to try. Leaving wasn't easy. I had built my life with James, even if that life was built on lies. But staying would have been worse. I had to put myself and my baby first. I'm learning that love shouldn't hurt, that sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away. For yourself, and for the life you're bringing into the world.